If I could have everybody's attention, please. Okay. As we start the next part of our program, I'd like to welcome someone to the stage who would like to share with you a few of his impressions of Oshkosh and his passion for flight. Let's welcome John Travolta. John?
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. It's been 28 years since I was here last time. I came in a jet commander and I pitched 10 under the wing and watched the show and enjoyed myself, but wow, has it evolved to this extraordinary event. And I give you kudos, Tom, for outstanding performance in supporting this group throughout the years and making it the giant event that it is. And also my fellow actors for their wonderful support of the Young Eagles, Harrison Ford and Cliff Robertson, and you've been great partners in aviation. Well, thank you. I don't assume that everyone knows my history of aviation because this is the first time I've seen you or met you, but I've been flying for 38 years. Unfortunately, it makes me a little older than most of you. But I started, my passion for flying started at 4 and 5 years old. I watched the Lockheed Constellations fly over my house from LaGuardia Airport in the DC-6s and the DC-7s. And at age 15, I started to take flying lessons. I soloed. I got my first airplane before I got a car. Instead of a car, I bought an air coupe. I don't know if you all know the air coupe. I was one of the first people to put $400 down on the BD-5. Did anyone put $400 down on the BD-5? It got me through some of my bluest moments, just looking through that brochure every day, just in the hopes that one day I would build that BD-5, which I never did, and I never got my $400 back either. But good fortune in the movie industry afforded me to have love affairs with over 17 different aircraft, and I've had the wonderful achievement of 8 different jet licenses that I enjoyed today, including the 707 and the 747. And I parked the 707 outside here for everyone to see. So I hope you enjoy that. Thank you. Anyway, the Young Eagles are very important to support because you know this already, and I'm probably preaching to the choir here, but when I was a kid, everybody wanted to be involved in aviation. Everybody. The aerospace industry and the jet age was coming to be, and there was no one that didn't want to be part of that glorious industry. And today, unfortunately, the interest is waning, and I think supporting a group like the Young Eagles is very important to motivate and inspire and continue to support, because we have an industry that's growing, but we have young people that aren't as interested, so we have to motivate them and get them interested in this subject matter. Anyway, continue to support at the level you are doing this. And finally, and the real reason I'm here tonight is Vern Rayburn is a dear friend of mine, and he invited me here tonight because we have a relationship together with Eclipse Jet 500. And I actually met Vern 25 years ago when I owned a Lockheed Constellation that I couldn't really afford to keep. And he bailed me out and purchased it from me and refurbished it and toured the world with that aircraft to many air shows and brought it up to the quality of airplane that it should have been. And I watched him slowly but surely design and discover this Eclipse 500 jet that was really impressing me, because I thought, if it's everything it says it's going to be, I want one, and I want to be part of that somehow. So I kept on visiting the factory and visiting him and checking on his progress, and it came to fruition. And I have to tell you, I don't think I have ever been more impressed with an airplane than I am that Eclipse 500. I've flown it for a year now, or almost 300 hours, and we're breaking records in it all over the place. It is a spectacular achievement, and I know that Vern will go down in history as one of the most important innovators of the 21st century. And I wish he were here tonight to celebrate with us. So anyway, thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you, Tom, and have a good dinner.
As young men and women go through the Young Eagles program, the